Category 5 hurricane off the coast of Wilmington, North Carolina. To stay safe, follow instructions given from Team Waffle House.
What's up, boys? We are Team Waffle House. Today we're building the H.I.P Hurricane Intercepting Pod. To address the elephant in the room, the H.I.P is a 3x4 plywood box designed to be placed directly in the path of a hurricane with a person inside. Equipped with an anemometer to measure wind speed, H.I.P allows its occupant to experience the storm while collecting valuable weather data. Built to withstand extreme conditions, it serves as a compact storm shelter and research platform, giving a unique ground-level view of one of nature's most powerful forces. After we made our first few cuts, our saw started smoking, so we had to go find a new one. And then we found this circular saw that ended up carrying us through the rest of the build. After we completed our side quest of finding a new saw, we continued cutting the door, but we didn't really know the best angle to approach this at, so we decided to actually just cut through the side and wood glue it back together at the end. After we were done cutting the door, we started cutting the window, and just like the door, we didn't really know how to go at this, so you can see the triangle, and then we were going to use the hacksaw, but then we just decided to go straight in with the circular saw, and it all worked out, so that's great. After we were done cutting the doors, we had to move on to sanding our very cheap plywood. Our plywood was $13 a sheet, so we initially went in with a 40 grit and gradually worked our way up to a 220 grit just for that finer surface. After we were done sanding, which took a couple hours just because of how much wood we had, we started assembling the door. You can see here we were just laying out the hinges, just making sure they were in the right spot, and then we started drilling them in. After we were done with the hinges, we moved on to the door handle and then the door latch. Alright, so we just went to the hardware store to get some corner brackets. We were going to try to use angle brackets, but they didn't have any. So, yeah, now we're going to assemble it. So our original plan, like I said, was to use angle brackets, but they didn't have any at Ace or Harbor Freight, so we just ended up using corner brackets, which all worked out. And that'll conclude day one of the build. Welcome to day 2 of the build. This was definitely our most productive day overall so far. We first started by spray foaming over some screws that were sticking out of the plywood, and then we tried to attach the plexiglass window with spray foam, but that did not work too well, so we went to the other side, and we actually drilled with screws into the plexiglass, and everything worked out except for a little crack. Then we trimmed around the plexiglass window and attached the roof. This is the first look from inside of the H.I.P. You can see we have our 2 walls and a roof. Everything's caulked, spray foamed, and ready to go. And that concludes day 2 of the build. It is 7:40 a.m. on June 17th, 2026. It is also day 3 of the build, and I woke up to the wonderful sounds of rain. We could have a problem here. Alright, welcome to the weather update. The rain should actually stop in the next couple of minutes. You can see it's just an isolated thunderstorm right here. It's part of this larger storm system coming across, but if you go over here, there's chances of some, later showers in the day, but it's mostly going to be clear. At the store, we got lights, plexiglass, 2 kinds of hooks, a fan, and weather strips. Alright, we got all the stuff we need from the hardware store, and now we're going to start day 3. We started off day 3 by sizing trim for our second window. As you know, our second window originally got ruined because we tried to do spray foam and yada yada yada, and it did not work out. Spray foam got all over the sheet and just ruined it. So you can see here we're drilling pilot holes and screwing in the plexiglass to get that mounted before we actually put the trim on. This took a little bit because we didn't know what size of drill bit to use, and then as you can see here, we took it off and then we put it back on. It was just a whole mess. So we're getting some rain, but we're putting the tarp over it, and we're going to work under the tarp, so we should be fine. As you could tell by that wonderfully not stressed out video, we got some rain, so we worked under the tarp, and here's Xander cutting and screwing in the trim. The tarp actually worked great, it was only light to moderate rain, about the half hour it was raining, but I'd say it was necessary. Everyone ended up dry except for me, because I was, doing things outside of the box. Here's just another shot of the tarp. I had to move my camera around here quite a lot so it wouldn't get soaked, and also I had to, charge it while I was recording, because it was kind of like dead, and here I'm inside, more or less just chilling, but also, supervising what Xander's doing in there. Since it was raining, we couldn't bust out the power tool, so we had to cut this trim by hand, which is really annoying, and it took a long time. After the rain stopped, and after we screw in all the trim, we ended up cutting all the screws that were poking through the box. And then we drilled the hole for the wire of the anemometer with a drill bit that I think is actually used for cement. And that just about concludes the build. Enjoy.